So, you are putting in a lot of work at the gym. You're grinding 3 every rep, pushing on the treadmill, and you're even trying to eat clean. But the stubborn fat isn't just going anywhere. And the muscle you're fighting for refuses to show up. You feel like you're doing everything right, but you've hit the wall. It's frustrating, right? You have every right to feel that way. But what if I told you the problem isn't you or your workout or even your discipline? What if it's one incredibly common drink that is sabotaging your hard work? A drink that many of us use to relax or hang out with friends, but one that is actively working against your body's ability to build muscle and burn fat. In this video, we are going to expose the number one drink that is wrecking your metabolism and killing your fitness gains. I am not just going to tell you what it is, I am going to break down exactly how it dismantles your progress from the inside out. And more importantly, I will show you exactly what to drink instead, so you can finally unlock the result you've been working for. The answer might not be what you think, but is a total game changer. I am Ivan Trezor. Welcome to my channel. Before we unmask the number one offender, you should know that it usually hangs out with a bad crowd. There are a few other common drinks that, while may not be as destructive to muscle, are still huge roadblocks on your fitness journey. Think of these as accomplices to the main culprit. First on the list are those fancy sugar-packed drinks. That large caramel latte or frappuccino you grab on your way to work. It seems like a harmless little treat, but it's a wolf in sheep clothing. Many of these drinks, especially in large sizes, can hide over 500 calories and a wild 60 to 75 grams of sugar. That's quite a lot. And that is more calories than a decent meal, all in liquid form, and it does nothing to fill you up. And this leads to a calorie surplus you didn't even notice, directly promoting fat storage and wiping out every calorie deficit you are trying to create. Next up, fruit juice. For decades, we were told fruit juice was the picture of health that comes from fruit. How could it not be? Here is a reality. When you juice a fruit, you stripped away the best part, the fiber. What you are left with is basically sugar water that sends your blood sugar on the rocket ship, only to have it crash and burn shortly after. Sure, it might have some vitamins, but the sugar hit and a total lack of fullness make it a terrible choice for anyone serious about their fitness. And of course, we have to mention soda. Regular soft drinks are the definition of empty calories. They are swimming in high fructose corn syrup or sugar that your body absorbs almost instantly. A daily soda habit is directly linked to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and fatty liver disease. That excess fructose encourages fat to build up in the liver and contribute to visceral fat, the really dangerous stuff that wraps around your organs. Even diet soda doesn't get a free pass. While it skips the sugar and calories, there is still a big debate about artificial sweeteners and their long-term effect on our metabolism. Some studies suggest they can mess with our gut health and even fire up your cravings. But for today's purpose, let us say it's a less than ideal habit to have. All of these drinks, the sugary coffees, the sodas, the juices, are holding you back in a major way. They load you up with sugar and calories for almost zero nutritional value. They make it way too easy to overconsume calories. They set you up for energy crisis, and they do absolutely nothing to help you recover or build muscle. They are sabotaging your weight goals for sure, but there is one drink that goes a step further. One drink that attacks the process of muscle growth itself. Now let's talk about that number one drink destroying your gains: alcohol. Alright, so here we are. The number one drink that is single-handedly destroying your fitness gains is alcohol. You might think of a beer after work or a glass of wine with dinner as a small thing, but its impact on your body, especially after a workout, is hugely negative. And it's not just about the calories though, it definitely don't help. A simple craft beer can have anywhere from 100 to 300 calories, and a glass of wine is around 120 to 150. A few of those on the weekend can easily erase a whole week worth of your hard-earned calorie deficit. But the real damage runs much more deeper. Alcohol wages a war on multiple fronts against your body's ability to recover and grow stronger. First, this is a big one. Alcohol absolutely annihilates muscle protein synthesis, or MPS. MPS itself is the major process where your body uses protein to repair tiny tears in your muscles from exercise, which is how they grow back bigger and stronger. Research shows that drinking alcohol after a workout can slash your MPS rate by a staggering amount. Some studies suggest it can even cut it by over a third. Just think about that. You crush a brutal workout only to have a few drinks later and cancel out a huge chunk on your potential gains. Even when you have protein with alcohol, MPS is still significantly slammed. It does this by messing with key signals in your body, like the mTOR pathway, which is basically the master switch of your muscle growth. Second, alcohol destroys your hormones. And for anyone trying to build a leaner, stronger body, hormones are everything. Alcohol consumption itself has been shown to lower testosterone, which is the primary hormone for muscle growth. Some studies have found that a night of heavy drinking can cause testosterone to plummet and stay low for up to 24 hours. At the same time, alcohol ramps the production of cortisol, the stress hormone. Alcohol is a catabolic, which is a fancy word for muscle destroying. So you are left with this perfect storm, less of the hormone that builds muscle and more of the hormone that breaks it down. Third, alcohol is a diuretic, which means it dehydrates you. Proper hydration is critical for just everything your body does, including performance and recovery. Being dehydrated can sap your strength, mess with your coordination, and raise your risk of cramps and injuries. When your muscles are thirsty, they can't work at their best, and your next gym session will absolutely suffer. Fourth in the list, alcohol destroys your sleep quality. You might think a drink helps you nod faster, and sure, its sedative effect can do that, but the quality of that sleep, honestly speaking, is garbage. Alcohol significantly suppresses REM sleep, the most restorative stage of your brain and body. It leaves you with a fragmented and restless night. And why does that matter for your gains? That is simply because your body releases growth hormone, commonly called HGH, during your deep sleep, which is vital for muscle repair and fat loss. When you sabotage your sleep with alcohol, you're robbing yourself with this crucial recovery window. So, to put it all together, alcohol directly blocks muscle repair, messes with your critical hormones, dehydrates you, and ruins the sleep you need to recover. It doesn't just add up empty calories, it actively dismantles the very machinery you're working so hard to build at the gym. It is without a doubt the number one enemy of your fitness goals. Well, I know this is a lot to take in, and make this kind of changes can feel like a huge task. That's why you should take it easy, one step at a time. If you are serious about not letting one drink sabotage your results anymore, you need to stick around, because in a few seconds, the solution will be given to you. And yo, please, do me a favor, like, subscribe. That will help the channel grow so that more people can also benefit from this knowledge. Thank you in advance. Now, let's move on. Now, let's go with the game plan. Smart swap for big wins. Okay, we've called out the enemy. Now, let's talk solution. The great news is that the best thing to drink are simple, effective, and easy to find anywhere. Making these swaps won't stop the sabotaging, they will actually speed up your process. Your number one drink from now on, without a doubt, is water. I know it sounds boring, but it's the foundation of everything in our body. Water is a key for moving nutrients around your body, controlling your body temperature, and keeping your joint lubricated. Every single cell you have needs it. If you are even a little bit dehydrated, your performance in the gym will tank. Make it a habit of sipping all day long. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Your second best friend will simply be green tea. Green tea is loaded with antioxidants called catechins, and it has a little bit of caffeine for energy boost, without jitters and crashes you get from those sugary energy drinks. It is a fantastic zero-calorie option. You can even have it hot or cold. And on the other hand, if you are craving that soda fizz, you can simply go to sparkling water. You get all the satisfying bubbles without any of the sugar, calories, or artificial junk. You can squeeze in some fresh lemon or lime, or throw it few molded berries or mint leaves, or just to boost the taste. And boom, a refreshing, delicious, and totally guilt-free drink. And finally, for that post-workout window, nothing beats a good protein shake. This is where you can get strategic. Right after a workout, your body is primed to soak up nutrients and kickstarts recovery. A shake with a quality whey or plant-based protein gives your muscles the next amino acid they are screaming for to start repairing and rebuilding. It's how you make sure you get the most out of every single rep. These swaps aren't about depriving yourself. They are about making smart, strategic choices that work for your goals and not against them. By replacing the sabotager, especially alcohol, with these powerful alternatives, you are creating an environment inside your body that is primed for fat loss and muscle growth. Now, to conclude, here is the bottom line. You can have the most perfect workout program in the world, but if you are constantly drinking things that undermine your body's ability to recover, you will stay stuck spinning your wheels. The frustration of putting in all that effort and seeing no result is real. And a lot of time, the culprit is hiding in plain sight, right in your glass. While sugary coffees, sodas, and juices are the problems because of calories, alcohol is in the league of its own. It's a direct poison to your muscle growth. It slams the brakes on protein synthesis, throws your hormones into chaos, dehydrates you, and steals your restorative sleep. The choice is yours. You can keep letting this one drink undo your hard work, or you can decide to make a change by being mindful of what is in your glass and swapping out these destructive drinks for water, green tea, or sparkling water. You are taking back control. You are making sure every ounce of effort you put in the gym actually counts. You have the power to make this simple but profound shift. And I promise you, your body will thank you with the result you've been fighting for. If this video gave you that aha moment, please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button. It will not only help the channel grow, it will also help others out there who might need this fruitful knowledge. And drop a comment below. What is one drink you're going to swap out starting today? Let's do this together. I am Ivan Trezor. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.